Alright, this is for top 5 receivers in the NFL. Calvin Johnson, number 1. He's just so tall, so fast. Great hands. He just got on the Madden cover, which might drop him off a bit because I do believe in the Madden curse, but this dude do really good. Now, number 2, Andre Johnson. He had that hamstring problem last year, but I still think he'll do really good this year because Matt Schaub will be back, Aaron Foster's healthy, everything else. Number 3, this one might surprise you all, Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall, this is just kind of a fact out there. I really like him in Madden 12, and he was the MVP last year, the Pro Bowl. I mean, that's not really saying anything, but he'll do really good this year. He has a healthy Jay Cutler, Matt Forte. He'll definitely be the primary receiver there in Chicago. 6 touchdowns in the Pro Bowl. That's pretty good. Wes Welker, he was on my fantasy team. Of course, he led the league in receptions. He was top 5 in receiving yards. And he's just not really much of a deep threat, just a really good slot receiver. And here's the sleeper at number 5, Kenny Britt. Him being healthy and a healthy Matt Hasselbeck, you don't know how much longer he'll last, but they still have Jake Locker, who could be a really good quarterback if he has learned anything under Matt Hasselbeck. But Kenny Britt will be, if he can stay healthy, he'll be definitely a top 5 back. And here's maybe a guy that didn't make the list that could possibly make the list. I have 3 guys here. Number 1, Victor Cruz. I like Victor Cruz, probably just mostly because he's on the Giants, but he came from basically nowhere and did like number 3 in receiving, I believe. Number 2, Larry Fitzgerald. He's just, since you don't really know who you're gonna get, Kevin Cobb or John Skelton, but I don't think neither of them will pan out. Larry Fitzgerald just won't have a very productive year again because of the fact that he has no quarterback. Number 3, it's another kind of biased pick, Hakeem Nicks. He did really good in the regular season, but he only stepped up really in the Super Bowl and the playoffs, basically. But he's coming off of a broken foot, which kind of scares me, but he says he'll be ready for the regular season, and so do the doctors. So yeah, my top 5 receivers and some sleepers for NFL next year, 2012. Thank you for watching.